A sealed L-shaped container, partially filled with oil, was toppled clockwise into another position, as shown. And I mentioned that the airspace in diagram 1 is 3360. If it's sealed, right, the airspace inside here is the same as this airspace. Okay, because the oil is not escaping. The oil did not escape, right? Which means that the airspace inside is still the same for both. They said using the dimensions given below, find the volume of oil in the container. This one of those typical questions, right? Where the information here and the information here does not directly give you the answer, or it makes it very difficult for you to directly come up with a strategy. Okay, so in a case where the information here and here makes it very difficult for you to come up with a strategy straight away to answer the question, which is to find the volume of oil inside the container, what do you need to do? The next part, right, is to find out as much information as you can first, and then use the information that you find out over here together with the information here and the information here to come up with the answer. Okay, now so from here you realize that this one is 14 cm. Okay, when it topples from here to here, right, wouldn't this become this, which is 14 cm? Okay, which means that here is 14 cm. Now if this one is 14 cm, isn't this the same as this, which is isn't it the same as this? Isn't it the same as this? So for this one, right, it'll be 14 cm as well. Why do I want to do this? Is because I want to find the height over here. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and find the height over here. So the height over here would be, because it told us that the airspace is 3360, and we know that the airspace is the same from here. Even when it topples over, the airspace is still the same. So I'm going to take the total volume divided by the breadth divided by the length to find the height. So height would be 3360 divided by 16 divided by 14. So we just throw that inside a calculator. Let's see what we're going to get. 3360 divided by 14 divided by 16. So we have 15 cm over here. So what is the equivalent 15 cm over here? So if you topple this one back, right, this one will be the same as this one. Okay, so I'm going to extract it out over here, and then I'm going to say that this one is 15. See, with all this information, you can actually input more stuff over here. Now, if this 15, then what is this? This 27, right? So this 27, this 15, then how to find this one? You just take 27 minus 15, that will give us 12 cm. So from here to here, it will be 12 cm. Okay, so now that we got this, from here is 14, right? So if this one is 14, this one is 14, then this one must be 14 as well. So this one will be 14 cm, which means that right now we can find the height. Okay, so we have to find the volume of the oil, right? So let's try to figure it out. What can we do in this case? So for this one, we know that this one is 16, this one is 14, this one is the height is 15. Over here, the airspace, right? I'm going to find out the height over here. the height over here. So because my base here is 12 cm, and then I got 14, and then I know that my airspace is 3360. To find this one, same thing, I take 3360 divided by 14 divided by 12 to find out the height over here. So which means that this height, I'm going to put an arrow, this height, right, will be 3360 divided by 14 divided by 12. Okay, just throw that inside the calculator. 3360 divided by 14 divided by 12. I get 20 cm over here. So this is 20 cm. So this one is 20 cm. But we know that after it topples, right, it's 38. Which means that if this is 20, then what is this? So for this one, it will just be 38 minus 20, giving me 18 cm. Okay, why do I want to do all this kind of nonsense, right? It's because I'm trying to figure out as many dimensions as I can. And I'm trying to let the dimension lead me to the answer. Okay, now that I already have this, So from here to here, this one is 18 cm. Then from here, this one is 16 cm, right? So I'm going to transfer. This one 16 cm, this one also 16 cm. Now I have the dimensions, right, for this particular part. Okay, which is 14 by 16 by 15. Which means that I can find the oil over here. Now, I want to find the oil over here. Do I have the dimension? I have 12, I have 14, I have 18. So after I find the amount of oil over here, I find the amount of oil over here, and I add them together, that will give me the answer of finding the volume of oil in a container. So you will realize that what I did, right, was that I did not try to come up with a strategy first. If I could not, in the shortest period of time, come up with a strategy, I don't want to spend too much time on the strategy. I just want to do all this kind of working to help me to find the dimensions. Once I get all this working out, at least I am secured 1 to 2 marks in the question. Once I've secured that, at least I'm using all this information to guide me to find the answer. It is much better, right, than you just staring at the question for like, don't know, 5 to 10 minutes trying to come up with a strategy before you start working. No. Do first. Let your work be your guiding post to your final answer. Okay, let's find out the total volume of oil here. So volume of oil, this one would be 14 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 15. So it's 14 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 15. So throw that inside calculator. 14, 15, 16 will be 3360. Now, how about for this one? For this one, I'm going to draw another arrow. Volume of, oops, I didn't put oil, right? Okay, volume of oil will give us 12 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 18. So 12, 14, 18. Throw all this inside a calculator. 12, 14, 18. And that will give us 3024. Okay, so take these two figures, add up together. 3360 plus 3024. That will give us 6384 ml. Okay, this is how you do it. Don't be so kanchong. There is no need to quickly go and rush and go and find the whatever final strategy. If you can, it'll be good. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Find out all the strategy first. Even if you're a parent, right? For parents, because you're not tutors. So what I'm trying to say is that you're not very well versed with this kind of question, unless you've done this many times. If you've done this many times for multiple kids, right, then good for you. But if you are just watching my video for the first time round, or right now is your first time trying to understand PSLE questions to teach your kid, right? Use my method, which is information 1, paragraph, information 2, diagram, information 3, find out by yourself, all this kind of stuff that I found out by myself, and use this as a guiding post to teach your kid. Okay, there's no right or wrong method as long as you get the answer, but there are certain ways that makes it a lot more structured and a lot easier for your kids to digest and understand. Alright, done.